But our next story brings a sense of art to our homes. You know, we've all heard of Japanese gardens.
Right.
Typically, they're gardens where you see a lot of rocks, sand, ponds, flowing water.
They're all supposed to be reflections of nature, right? I love to garden, but I don't think I'd have the skills or the patience needed to create something like that.
But it's easy when you have the right people on the job. We recently visited one of the most stunning gardens I have ever seen in my entire life, a Japanese garden at the home of a Grand Rapids area couple, meticulously created by the folks at Harder and Warner Landscaping and Garden Center. Theme gardens are extremely popular, and we just had to share with you a garden that we discovered at a home in Cascade Township. It's the work of our friends at Harder and Warner Landscaping and Garden Center. We're talking with Archie John Warner. Basically, you've created a paradise in the backyard of this home.
Oh, well, thank you, Rachel. We are standing in the middle of a Japanese themed garden that we finished the majority of this summer. And I've noticed that themed gardens have been becoming more and more popular for homeowners because it gets you away from the ordinary landscape and into something with a little uniqueness, something that you're going to play around with a little bit more, and something that sets you apart and makes you want to stay around your own home.
Yeah, this is definitely unique. It is gorgeous.
Thank you.
What are some of the features that make this so special?
Well, my favorite feature here that really sets the whole thing off is the Zen garden over here. And we can see that it's a white sand and actually a crushed marble shipped in from Peru that we put over here, and it allows you to do the lines in the sand of the typical Japanese gardens. You can see we also have some special green stones that are very vertical in architecture, and we also have some mounding and some arching stones along with those. Another great feature to this theme garden is you notice we have a pathway that leads you throughout it and on the edge of it, and you can access the whole garden from within. Well, every twist and turn you have may present you with a nice little accent of a Japanese lantern, of an upright Japanese lantern. We even have a Buddha around the corner, and different accents with different colored and different textures of stone.
Yeah, and I know good design always means that it's always in bloom too, and there's always something exciting no matter what time of year you're enjoying it.
We do, and a traditional Japanese garden is more of a simple simplicity, plantings, a lot of mass plantings of different varieties, but we do want to incorporate some areas with some flowers, and that was an area where we built up a large berm behind the Zen garden, and we were able to put in all different types of flowers that come at different times of the year, and it's just been breathtaking throughout the year.
Yeah, well, this Japanese garden is just the beginning to what this couple has done to the outside of their home. So let's take a look at some of the other features that you designed. We're at a different part of the property right now, and you made some definite changes here to kind of make this more usable.
Yes, we did. As for the landscaping, we reworked the whole landscaping around the pond here, and I thought that we needed a little bit more Japanese influence to it. So we came up with an idea of the inner gate and this Asian influenced boardwalk by the pond here, and we got together and we had a carpenter produce this.
It's gorgeous. And you'd actually done some work here last year that just continues to tie this whole theme together.
Yes, we did. We actually started in the front, and there was a few areas that were really difficult to maintain and just not looking so good. So we completely removed what was existing there. We changed some contour lines. We also put in some large stone walls and redid the whole landscaping, making it a little easier to maintain and a lot cleaner looking.
You have done an amazing job here, Archie.
Well, thank you.
So for projects big and small, something themed or more traditional, you should contact your experts at Harder and Warner Landscaping and Garden Center. Isn't that amazing?
Oh.
I have never seen anything like that.
Wow.
Ever.
You know, what I love about the way this design works is that even those structures that they have out there and the walkways, everything ties together and it all stays exactly with the same style, same theme.
And that was something that AJ had said, you know, we need to tie this in a little bit more. Let's add this balcony type deck around so we can enjoy this beautiful pond with, yes, black swans from Australia. They're gorgeous. And then the overhangs, I mean, they can really do just about everything. projects, like I said, big and small. Harder & Warner designed this amazing Japanese garden, but I want to add, it is the loving care of Luis Pedosa, the gardener who works for this couple, that keeps it looking perfect every day. Of course, there's a lot of maintenance. The couple told me they've lived in this home for 20 years, and the Japanese garden was actually a pretty recent addition, and since they've added it, they spend more time at home because they love it so much. They say it's like visiting a park, and nighttime is the most beautiful time to see it because it's all lit up.
I bet it's spectacular.
The pathways.
Yeah.
And,
well, you know, the nice thing, not only are these probably spending more time at home, they're probably spending more time outside, which is amazing to enjoy everything that nature has to offer. It's a great time to head out there, too, to Harder & Warner. They've got, okay, get this, 40% off everything that grows, as they call it, plants, trees, perennials, you name it.
Yeah, and as you think ahead to spring, it's also a great time to talk with Kathy Warner and her crew about the We Plan, You Plant program. Bring them your ideas and thoughts. They'll help you pick out plants and trees, and then you can do it all yourself. So a variety of things. You can have them do it. You can do it. Big, small, whatever.
Okay,
Yes.
you know what tomorrow is?
Saturday.
It's the first day of October, so this Saturday and every Saturday they will be having a fall fest with free hay rides, free hot dogs from 11 to 2, and free educational scavenger hunts for the kids. So super great opportunity for families.
Yes, and they're located at 6464 Broadmoor, Southeastern Caledonia, just south of the M6 interchange. Really easy to find. Check them out.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we are just getting started on this Friday. I'll tell you, there's so much to do this weekend, more than just Art Prize, although, of course, Art Prize is going to be a centerpiece in the Grand Rapids area. Coming up this hour, we'll take you to a wonderful restaurant along the lakeshore for a very authentic European experience. The Alpen Rose celebrating Oktoberfest all month long.
They're so smart. Why just limit it?
Absolutely.
And then it's time for some indoor entertainment. Movies. Our movie guy, Aaron Lafferty, tells us about new films in theaters, two of his favorites so far this year. And that's big because, you know, he's not easy to please.
He's becoming a critic. He really is very difficult to please. So if he's got two on his list that he likes, you're going to want to stay tuned to hear all about that.
Yeah, so much ahead. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Your all-access pass to everything West Michigan.